Hey guys, Alex here. So a lot of you are recently discovering me. A lot of you are potential WGU students. A lot of you have discovered the school, whether it's from me or someone else, and you are debating joining the school. And you want to know how to hack this degree. You want to know how to get this degree done fast. So how you do that is with transfer spreadsheets, or you can just look up course equivalents and kind of make your own spreadsheet, or just kind of go off the course equivalents. That would be a little more like not like a streamlined process. What you want is like a spreadsheet, and then you look over the spreadsheet, and preferably you want a tracker in the spreadsheet, which, like I said, will motivate you. You can mark past every time, and it will help motivate your studies, help motivate your journey. What a lot of people do is they also make their own custom if they're good at drawing. They'll make like this graduation sheet. They also make it in like tools online too. So they'll make little sheets of the courses and make it fun. I've seen a lot of people do it in the nursing program, and then basically they'll cross each course off. Now my spreadsheets, they come with a full tracker. All the course equivalents are up to date. Everything's good to go for you guys. So you can visit that at majormash.com. And I still highly recommend WGU. I help probably close to 500 students a month enroll in this school, and I want more people to discover the school and more people to get a bachelor's degree. Okay, like I talk to people all the time that are struggling in their life. As you guys know, like I worked part-time in the casino industry for a long time, so I still talk to all my friends there, and a lot of them are struggling paycheck to paycheck. They're in credit card debt. Like people who have like stable jobs and have degrees and have a lot of savings, they're kind of disconnected with that reality. The fact is, majority of people in this country actually do struggle. I believe a statistic I saw is over 80% of people live paycheck to paycheck and are in major debt. 80% of the country. That's crazy. Now, for the 20% of the people that do have a degree and they have a lot of savings and they don't live paycheck to paycheck, a lot of times their friends are their coworkers who don't experience those struggles. That 20% usually doesn't really have many friends in the 80% anymore. So those people in the 80% still exist. I still talk to them a lot. And you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I was there for over a decade of my life. It was so much stress. I think the stress took years off my life, and I recommend nobody go through that. Get a college degree. It doesn't matter where you go to school, although WGU is a fantastic school, a fantastic degree. Jobs just want to see that you completed it. A degree, and I'm being real with you guys, okay? A degree does give you skills, yes, but a lot of skills you learn on the job yourself or in your spare time, okay? A degree teaches you a lot of theory. So basically, you'll learn a lot of skills by yourself, and you'll learn a lot of skills on the job. So most of these jobs, if you're going for a new grad position, they have training. Like they will teach you exactly what you're going to be doing. So, and that could last anywhere from 3 to 6 months. It's very favorable. Now, if you're going to jump into it, or if you're jumping into like a junior position as well. So you'll learn almost everything in that role, in that training period. Way more than you learn in your degree, at least for relevant job prospect purposes, okay? You'll learn way more in that training period or way more in an internship than you did in your degree for like actual job related activities. For job related activities, you will learn way more on the job. Your degree is to get you in that door. It gets you past the human resources, and it gets you past the scanner that scans for keywords and degrees and all the prerequisites of everything that you need. So that's what you want to do, is you want to have that college degree so you can basically qualify for all these jobs and actually get interviews. Another crucial step if you want to get a tech job is to basically master coding interviews. So all of you guys that want a college degree, go to my website, majormash.com. There's tons of transfer spreadsheets that you can download. There's one for every single degree. You can also go to WGU's partner page to look up updated course equivalents. And if you did find a course equivalent outdated in my spreadsheets, you can email me, and you can also edit it yourself. And I will show you how to do that in this video. I will show you how to update my spreadsheets. I will show you how to find up-to-date course equivalents. I will show you basically how you can do everything yourself manually, okay? The great thing about WGU is they put all the equivalents out there for you, and it's very useful. Their partner page is terrific. It's a school that displays a lot of information. Like they don't hide their information behind a paywall, just like I don't hide my information behind a paywall. And it's freely accessible. So their partner page is great. Major Mash has a ton of resources. You're welcome to pick my brain as well. A lot of people charge consulting for this stuff. I've never charged consulting. I have made almost 200 YouTube videos for free about how to get a degree fast. For free. I've never really charged any consulting work, anything like that. I want you guys to change your life. I want you guys to graduate, okay? So please change your life. Stop living paycheck to paycheck, and you can graduate. Even if you wanted a math-heavy degree like computer science, with ACE credits, you can do that, okay? ACE credits are platforms you can get 90 credits in 6 months, and you can get math done without a proctored final exam, and you can get math done without, like open book, basically. They're all open book, and you can get it done, okay? It'll still be hard, but you can get it done. There's no scary, proctored exam. There's no scary, everything's open book. You don't have to be scared of math if you're doing it on ACE credits. It's the same thing with a community college, as I said before. If you, ACE credit courses are very similar to community college courses. Now, some people have informed me that some community colleges do have proctored exams. Well, the community colleges I went to did not have proctored exams. So I think that's pretty common in California. So I attended 3 different community colleges. None of them had proctored exams. And the math courses, basically, you can take them open book because they're not proctored. If you basically are taking the course online. So if you're taking the course online, just take everything open book and you should be good to go. And that would be my suggestion for that. Don't be scared of math. You can get a computer science degree. You can get a math degree itself. You can get a math-heavy degree. Don't be scared of STEM. Don't be scared of any of it. So now you have learned transfer spreadsheets are your holy grail weapon. And I'm releasing a mobile app which kind of makes transfer spreadsheets irrelevant. Okay? In the mobile app, you basically just click populate ACE credits. And then everything you need is right there. You don't have to have a transfer spreadsheet. It's a much more sophisticated tracker than spreadsheets. You don't have to spend any time searching for transferable classes, and everything's updated. So you basically, the mobile app just makes spreadsheets irrelevant. However, there are some people that still want to look at the computer. They still want to look at spreadsheets. And maybe I'll make my app like a desktop version as well. And I'm pretty excited to do that in the future too. I just kind of thought of that right now, actually. So that would be a pretty cool thing to do as well. But basically, I just want to streamline the process for you guys. That's always been my goal, is to streamline this entire process and make it easier for you. So I'm going to dive into the WGU Partners page really fast. This will be a quick video today. And I'm going to dive into one of my spreadsheets really fast and show you how it works. Because a lot of you guys are probably watching me for the first time in this video, like the first or second time. So let's dive into it right now. We'll dive into one of my spreadsheets first. First, I'm going to take you guys on my website, majormash.com. And this has a ton of WGU resources. You can see the top college majors up here. I have a study.com 10% off that you can use, which is in the spreadsheets. It's in the video description, and it's on my website here. This is currently the largest discount available for study.com. They have a $95 plan you can use it on, and they have a $235 plan, which has all their courses and unlimited courses. You can do unlimited courses in the $235 plan, so you can use it on either of those plans if you want. So I have 3 schools up here. I'm actually going to replace UMPI with University of the People at some point. I just haven't got around to it. I think University of the People is really on the come up. They could be like the new WGU. However, I'm going to go through a WGU Computer Science, which is the most popular downloaded spreadsheet I have. Basically, you would click the download arrow button right here. So now we're going to cut into the spreadsheet. For example, here's the WGU Cloud Computing Degree spreadsheet, which I've designed. I've completely redesigned all my spreadsheets for you guys, and you can download them at majormash.com. Not every degree has been updated, but a lot of them have been. So here's the Cloud Computing degree. It has the WGU logo right here, and basically all your information. Here's the study.com 10% off link, and every course here has a link now. You can just click the link and it'll take you right to the course. So basically you transfer in all these and save yourself a lot of time and money at WGU. So basically you transfer in all of those, The certification section would take a long time, so you can actually skip that if you want. For example, let's go to past. This is a full-fledged tracker, okay? So past, you'd be transferring in 51 credits out of your 121, which is still a lot. I would still highly recommend you guys take advantage of that, because if you do that, now your term is probably going to be like 1 or 2 terms, probably 2 terms if you transfer in 51 out of 121. So you might have originally spent 4 terms at the school, which is 2 years. But since you transferred in all these credits up here, you've likely knocked your whole term down to 1 year. So now you graduate 1 year faster, and you saved $8,000 from WGU, because you would have paid $8,000 total for those 2 terms. And you would pay for the ACE credits probably not more than like $1,000, although don't quote me on that. So you save like $7,000 and you save a whole year. It's like a win-win situation. So it's something I highly, highly recommend. So this spreadsheet is completely up to date, and you can basically take all these courses and transfer them in. And one thing that is very important is avoiding math. I mean, some people love the challenge of math, but some people like to take an easier road. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, look, I'm going to be real with you. Math is not really used in the enterprise world. It's not really used, like, on the job. I mean, unless you're, like in some kind of game development where you're doing physics, or, like, maybe you're doing really, really advanced machine learning where you're using advanced statistics and linear algebra. But for the most part, like, math is not really used in most tech jobs. It's just like this big scary thing to like keep people out of tech degrees. Trust me, you can do them on ACE credits. Don't be scared of them. So math is a big cheat code on ACE credit platforms, and you could take it there. So these are the courses you would take at WGU, at least this many, although you'd probably take a lot more because you have to do at least 30 to 33 credits at the school. So now that we've gone through one of my spreadsheets, which I took a long time to put together for you guys, and I hope you appreciate them. And just remember, guys, like, I'm going to show you the partner page at WGU right now. And that is in case, like, hey, what if one of my courses is out of date or something like that? Because WGU does frequently update their degrees. So you can kind of go on their website, their partner page, and see if one of my listings is out of date. Because I have had people say, oh, one of your courses out of the 40 courses was out of date. And they would get mad, even though I give this away for free. My spreadsheets are free, everything's free. So I think it's a little strange to get mad if like one course is out of date, So I'm going to show you right now how to double check, and I'm going to show right now how to make your own spreadsheet if you want to do that. So let's go on to the WGU Partners page right now. All right, so here we are on the WGU Partners page, which is partners.wgu.edu. Okay, and this page is amazing. They keep all their stuff updated. You can check a lot of community colleges that will transfer into WGU, and you could check places like ACE credit platforms down here, which are national agreements. For example, we'll click study.com, which has the most ACE credit courses by far. So let's go to their computer science degree, and you can see when it was last updated, right? So June 2024, right? So if my spreadsheet was made after June 2024, then there's no point even checking it because everything's already up to date. Although I do keep my spreadsheets up to date every couple months, or at least I try to. So if you can see, if it was updated a long time ago, then you're likely fine. Now, as you see here, the cyber one was updated. The update is going to start September 2025. And there's actually only one key difference in that update is they added discrete math, which is not transferable. So the spreadsheet is actually entirely still accurate. It doesn't list the discrete math course because it's not transferable. But everything in the spreadsheet is actually still accurate. So information technology has not been updated in a long time. Data analytics has not been updated in a long time. Although they did stop accepting AWS data analytics. So overall, let's go to computer science, which was updated last December, which I made a video on. So I made a video on this in October. But just because I made a video in October doesn't mean it's out of date. Usually WGU will post the new transfer list 3 months in advance. And that this was posted in September. So this was posted in September 2024, but it was marked as December 2024 because that's when it was going to start. So it is not loading here. So let's try a different degree. So here's the business management that was updated in March 2025, and my spreadsheet is completely up to date with this. So you just click on this and it's going to show you every course that would transfer in the transfer equivalent. This is very good stuff, right? Shows you all the updated courses. That's the one thing I like about WGU is they're the only school that does this. They're the only ACE credit transfer friendly school that actually posts their transfer equivalents. They're the only school, and they do it very organized as well. So therefore, you can always double check my work. You can always double check your work, and you can basically find any transfer equivalent you want in real time. It's one of the best things about WGU. They've even got a military page, and I'll even show you what certs will transfer in. So the way you can find what certs will transfer in is you click on the general transfer guidelines, then you'll click like computer science, for example. And now you will see down here what cert can transfer in for every single course. Not all of them will take a cert, but a lot of them will. Right? So here you go. Very valuable information that I'm giving you guys here. A lot of you already knew this, but just in case you didn't, now you know how to navigate WGU flawlessly. And that will be the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I helped you in some way. I always try to do whatever I can to help you guys and become a WGU graduate or become a graduate of some other hackable school, UMGC, Global, TESU, etc. I want you guys to graduate. And it could be traditional school too. It doesn't matter. I just want you guys to graduate, get into the workforce, and change your life. So if I helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, or comment. When you do one of those three things, or all three of those, the YouTube will send the video out to more people, and the algorithm will be happy. And it makes me happy if more people see my videos, and more people find college, and more people graduate and change their life. So once again, this is Alex. Hope I helped you guys in some way. Please take care.